Barry here with Cruising Authority at cruisetalkshow.com, and I'm here with Al Royce with the American Heart Association. Al, it really is great to be on this cruise with you.
Well, thank you very much. It's been my pleasure. It's been a great cruise.
Now tell us a little bit about Cruise with a Heart.
Sure, I'd be happy to. This is an innovative, fun way to effectively provide a mechanism to help people learn more about heart health and what they can do to have healthier hearts and live longer lives and better lives. So we've linked up with Princess Cruises and the American Heart Association to provide a program and a forum to effectively provide both those objectives.
So how did it go on board here? I mean, this is the first time you've really done this on a cruise. How did it go?
Well, to use an old shipping term, the maiden voyage, as they say, and it's been great. I think we've been very pleased. We've had a number of programs. We've had exercise classes, cooking classes, programs for survivors. We've had testimonials. We've had talks about stress, about all kinds of different things designed to help people understand what things they can do to live longer and live better. So we've been very pleased with this one.
Well, so there's a kind of a new trick called hands only. Tell us about that.
Sure, that's part of the CPR training, and for years CPR training involved a mechanism which involved mouth-to-mouth resuscitation. That's no longer needed. Based on current guidelines and later studies, we now have a hands-only procedure in which any one of us, almost of any age, can effectively help save a life by providing hands only to the beat of Saturday Night Staying Alive that can help you save a life. And so many people pass away from heart attacks or do not survive them because none of us know what to do or when to do it or how to do it. This is designed to teach people how to do it, and effectively any help at all they can give can make a difference.
Well, I certainly learned something about how to save a life using the Staying Alive or Stay Alive music. It was really good. Thank you so much, Al, for being on Cruising Authority.
Well, thank you for having us. It's a pleasure. Thank you.
We're on deck 16 aboard the Ruby Princess. Princess Cruises invented movie night on cruise ships. I think they're showing the movie Thor. Barry with Cruising Authority at cruisetalkshow.com, and I'm here with Jesse. Now, you were with the 49ers, and you've been in the Super Bowl how many times?
4 times.
Wow. Let's see that ring. You have it on you?
I don't have it on.
Oh, I was going to just try to shake your hand and go, whoop.
Yeah.
Somebody's done that.
That's why I put it away before I came down.
That's right. Now, you've cruised a couple of times now. What's it like cruising as a celebrity?
Well, it's nice. I mean, people here are very respectful. But it's a great chance to relax. But it's nice to walk around, and there's football fans out there that... whether they're 49er fans or not, they appreciate what you did while you were playing. So that's a great thing.
I'm sure. And, of course, they've got great food and great fitness center on board. What's that fitness center like on board?
It's great. I mean, I'm glad I made it up there twice, you know.
Only twice.
Yeah, that means I was off 3 days. And but the food here is fantastic. And I could see why they have a gym, because you really need to get to the gym.
You do. Jesse, thank you so much for being on our show.
Well, thank you for having me. Thank you.
I'm in the Lotus Spa aboard the Ruby Princess. This place, now I've been to a lot of spas. I love steam rooms and spas and saunas, but this Lotus Spa is really nice. Right here, you can see they have these thermal benches. They're heated benches that you lie on that are conformed to your body, and it feels incredible. And then if you come over here, in here is a dry sauna, and inside the dry sauna are benches that are curved to your body, so that's really comfortable. It's really nice. And then over here is a steam room. There's 2 steam rooms in here. This one is a little bit larger. The other one is an aromatherapy steam room, but that's where I'm going right now. So I'm putting my mic down and I'm going to go steam. It's my favorite thing to do on a cruise. Well, I just enjoyed the Lotus Spa. Wow, this is how I escape completely and come back new. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
It was really wonderful.
Thank you very much. There are many cruise lines out there to choose from, and of course we're enjoying the luxurious Princess Cruises. Be sure to plan your next cruise with the Cruise Brothers at cruisebrothers.com. The experts at the Cruise Brothers will set you up with the perfect cruise vacation with the best rates, amenities, discounts, and upgrades. Next time, book your cruise with the Cruise Brothers at cruisebrothers.com.
Well, Bernie, thank you so much for being on Cruising Authority and on the Ruby Princess. I understand you also got a promotion. Tell us about that.
Well, there I was minding my own business, and the captain and the doctor, Dr. Grant Tarling, they connived to get me a beautiful mess jacket with an additional stripe that makes me not just a commander, but makes me a captain. So I have great authority over all of these passengers. Anybody messes with me, they will walk the plank or be keel-hauled immediately.
Bernie, on behalf of Cruising Authority, the talk show at cruisetalkshow.com,
Yes.
I want to present to you a Lifetime Achievement Award. My wife is going to bring that out right now.
I felt like having noise. Oh, look at this.
Now, this is for Bernie Coppell, 2014, for your contributions to the cruise industry, the growth and success of the cruise industry. Thank you on behalf of Cruising Authority. Well, once again, Bernie, thank you very much. You know, I also want to mention, too, that we, Cruising Authority, we offered you an award, and I know that you're very gracious. Thank you very much for accepting that. But really, it's a voice from many people out there in the industry. I don't think people realize how impactful the Love Boat television show was in the success and massive growth of the cruise industry. And you had a part of that, a small part, but you had a part in that.
A large part.
Oh, really? Okay, sorry about that. No, but you had a part in that, and so that I think that deserves recognition, and all of your castmates as well.
Okay, let me just really clarify. Before we started on the Pacific Princess in 1976, December of 1976, cruising was one of these elite things for the extremely wealthy, and most people didn't come near cruising because they figured, well, we can't afford it, it's not for us. But we showed people, we illustrated to people, to average people. It's so easy. You pack and unpack once, and the world comes to you. You don't go to the world comes to you, and you're in your lovely cabin, and you're being fed. Of course, we used to have so many meals a day. We used to have a pre-breakfast breakfast. We had breakfast. We had a mid-morning snack. We had lunch. We had an afternoon tea. We had dinner. And then we had, to top it all off, a midnight supper. So people were walking around like, oh. We had a woman on the Love Boat who came into my office and said, "Doctor, I've got this bellyache." I said, "It's not necessary to eat everything they offer you. Just go easy on the nachos."
You know, I was on a ship one time, and a gal came up to me and said, "What time is the midnight buffet?"
What time? Let me see now. It's like who's buried in Grant's tomb.
That's right, exactly.
What time is the midnight buffet? Well, it's usually around 1, 2 in the morning. I don't know when the heck that could be.
Well, once again, Bernie, thank you very much for being on Cruising Authority.
Barry, thank you. Keep cruising and go easy on the nachos. You know what I'm saying?
I will. You got it.
Okay.
We have on the line Carlos from Travel Safe. Carlos, thank you for being on Cruising Authority.
Thanks for having me, Barry. I'm Carlos Cidonis. I'm the Executive Vice President of Industry Relations for Travel Safe Insurance, and glad to be here. I kind of wanted to cover what some of the differences or why you should consider not taking what's being offered by the cruise line when it comes to travel insurance. First reason, we're travel protection. We're insurance and assistance combined. Many cruise lines offer just a waiver product, and people don't realize that they don't have the post-departure benefits they need. And cruise line insurance can never cover door-to-door. They can't cover pre and post. Some cover air, but we cover everything from the time they leave their front door to the time they come back. The cruise line insurance can also never cover the bankruptcy of the cruise line, such as we saw with Cruise West or Renaissance. And they always have lower levels of important products like primary medical evacuation, and misconnection, which will help us catch you up to that cruise if you miss the departure.
Carlos, it's my understanding that when a passenger first boards a cruise ship and crosses that gangway, there's a change that is made that makes a big difference when it comes to travel insurance. What is that change?
Absolutely, Barry. Great question. The issue is that for all those that are 65 and over on Medicare, Medicare doesn't cover you once you're outside of the country. Most people don't realize that the minute they hit the gangway on a foreign flagged ship, they're considered out of the country. So you could actually slip and fall in an American port and not be covered by Medicare because you're on a foreign flagged vessel. And all the cruise lines are foreign flagged except for those serving Hawaii and the Mississippi River.
So that makes it really important to investigate third-party travel insurance.
Absolutely. It makes it crucial because people really don't realize. They think it's, like gambling 7 miles out to sea, and that's not the case. And we are primary medical, so there's never any deductibles, and they don't have to worry about filing with other companies or coverers of insurance, such as Medicare, even if it did cover.
Carlos, that's really important information. Thank you for being on Cruising Authority.
Thank you, Barry. Really appreciate you having us on.